Good evening, Scott Boxhead with the National News. Canberra was in uproar today with news that senior politicians have taken cash payments to change their names as a form of product marketing. The Prime Minister, Ms Nine Network, reacted angrily when opposition leader Mr News Limited suggested that she might or might not play for the other team, if you know what I mean. Ms Network said that when Mr Limited slandered her name, he was also slandering the name of Australia's best-loved family TV network. Mr Limited responded that the PM may or may not have something to hide, and that to attack him, namely News Limited, means that News Limited newspapers would now be forced to publish possibly or possibly not photoshopped naked images of the Prime Minister. Mr News also announced that he has changed the names of his children to Botox, Botox and Botox. Well teachers, pork up or get out! That's the message from Education Minister Mr KFC, Domino's Red Rooster Hungry Jacks. It follows claims by the Minister that fat kids are being traumatised and stigmatised in schools by the presence of only slightly overweight teachers. Defence Force chiefs are reeling after being sacked en masse by the Defence Minister, Ms Coca-Cola. Australian casualties have risen sharply in Afghanistan since the Minister directed that all troops wear bright red bodysuits displaying the distinctive Coke brand. Shadow Defence Minister Mr Pepsi was on stress leave after having a number of his proposals for the Pepsi brand rejected. Is climate change crap? Well, yes and no, says an Aussie scientist. The newly renamed Professor BP Toyota says it might or might not be the case. Professor Toyota said today from her new Harbourside mansion that she has sent a proposal to other car makers and oil companies. She claims that if they act appropriately on these, she will be able to say with confidence that global warming is no longer a threat. After the break, finance news with our man on the money, Mr PubTamp Sportsbet Pokies Jackpot. Sorry, Treasurer Bingo, we beat you to it.